From Chicago, WTTW presents Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran, and Ollie.
I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. What's wrong? What? Ophelia, my dear. What's that? Francis?
Yes.
Francis, we have something serious has happened.
What's
I believe
wrong?
Madame Overpuss has slipped in the bathtub.
Ouch, you mean?
Oh, I believe she, yes, you're right.
Can you hear me?
Oh, Ophelia. Oh.
What's wrong,
In the
dear?
bathtub. In the bathtub.
In the bathtub.
A shark.
In the bathtub.
Shark.
What? Shock. She's in shock.
Yes, that's what she said. She's in shock. I believe she's
Oh, dear.
Someone's got to have a good
What
steady
will I
hand.
do?
In the bathtub. There's
In the
a shark. Help!
What did she say?
Something. I thought she said a shark in the bathtub, but she could never have said
couldn't
that.
have said that.
That's about the silliest thing I've ever heard of in my
Well,
life.
of course it is.
Something must have frightened her in the bathtub, though, because she.
What? What is it? What is it?
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Oh, Beulah,
What's
come
all
here.
the noise? What's all the noise?
Well, I don't know. Madame Overpuss fell. Colonel Cracky looked in the bathtub, and he went. I don't know.
But I heard somebody screaming something.
Well, something about a shark. I don't know.
A shark? Where?
In there.
Isn't that ridiculous,
Well,
Francis?
of course it is.
Great. The silliest thing in the whole world. I'll take this towel and you peek in there. You can see
No,
there's
I wouldn't look in there.
Go
for
and
the-
look at this.
Oh, I wouldn't look in there.
Now,
for
come
the-
on.
No,
You know
I
there's nothing
won't
in
do
there.
it.
No, there's... Ah!
What is it, Beulah?
Francis, you're right. There's no shark in there.
Well, of course I knew there couldn't be.
A porpoise, yes, but no shark.
A porpoise?
That's what's in there.
Oh, Beulah.
Hoo-hoo, baby! Did you see that?
No. Whoa!
Get up here and stay up here. We want to see you. It's a porpoise as I live and breathe.
It's a porpoise?
What was that porpoise's name that was in the flicks all the time?
Flipper.
Flipper. Are you Flipper? Gracious sakes. Isn't that the strangest thing? He says that Ollie, that he came at the invitation of Ollie, and, so it must be Ollie's friend. And his name is Perry.
Perry?
Perry
Porpoise?
Porpoise, yes. Oh, Francis, this must be a terrible surprise.
Where's Ollie?
Oh, I don't know. Perry, listen, we need the bathtub, honey. How about the dishwasher?
The dishwasher?
Well, no, that wouldn't be good, would it? No. How about down in the laundromat? Would that be all
The
right?
laundromat, well, it's all right with
It's
me.
in those big wash tubs.
Sure.
Yeah, they have to have water, They have to keep the skin wet
Yes,
all the
yes.
time. Here, honey, I'm going to take the, I'll take the bathtub.
You could take the whole shooting match
Sure,
down?
I'm going to take the bat. I'm small, but I'm wiry. I'll take it right now.
Where? Ollie?
It belongs in the bathroom anyway. I don't know what it's doing up
I
on the
don't
stage.
know. Ollie?
Ollie, you better go up and see her.
Ollie? Right this minute.
What? Hello, Francis.
Hello.
How are you?
Well, how am I?
What's the matter, Francis?
What is that, what's his name? Perry Porpoise doing in our bathtub?
Is he here already? Oh, I didn't realize he'd arrived. I didn't know any of them had arrived yet.
Any of what?
My friends. The animals. Didn't I tell you about that?
No, you did not tell
I didn't
me.
tell you about that.
What?
We have a porpoise
What?
It's somewhere in the
What?
house now.
Kukla, stop saying what?
I'm speechless.
What do you mean you're speechless?
There's a cow in the living room.
A cow in the living...
Is she arrived already?
She? Who? The...
Clover Blossom Cow. She's coming. And, we have a whole bunch Oh, Francis, didn't you know about... Didn't I tell you, Kukla?
No, you
You
not
did
one
not.
word.
You never told us one word. Now, what's this all
So
about?
tell now. Just tell.
Well, I can't tell if you're going to be angry.
Well,
I'm not going to be. I'm an adult dragon with my own mind, and I have my rights, and I don't see any reason why I should be
have a
shouted
right
at.
to a cow in the living room? A porpoise in the bathtub? Who else? Who else?
Well, there's going to be a skunk in the window seat. I promised him the window seat. He likes to stay there.
Oh, Ollie, what in the world has gotten into you?
Nothing has gotten into me, Francis, and I want you to listen to this. This is the first international conference of animals on ecology.
First International Conference of Animals on Ecology?
Yes.
Whose idea was it?
Mine? I don't think you should be angry. I think you should help me.
Well, I'm not
What can I
angry.
do?
You could help me a great deal. I need chairmen. I need chairmen for the different committees. We need organization. We're just starting from scratch. Well, Mrs. Buff Orpington's starting from scratch. She's the chicken. But we do need help.
Well, couldn't we all get together and meet outside?
Yeah, why don't I don't mind a cow being in the living room, except that you've heard of the bull in the china shop?
Yes.
Well, it's not unlike that. I better go down and see if I can help
Well,
her.
please do.
But really, Fran, if you could talk to some of them, like, well, say, for instance, Clover Blossom Cow, if you could tell her the importance of organizing and being a chairman, perhaps, or a chairwoman of a committee, perhaps from the pasture department, perhaps, or a barnyard delegation or something like that. Do you think you could?
Well, I never really had much to say to her, but is she coming in or going out?
I don't know. I think she's Mrs. Cow. Mrs. Cow. No, Mrs. Cow. I think no. Don't back up. The other end up first, Mrs. Cow. Oh, Francis, I think I'd better go down and help her.
Clover Blossom, was that
You
her
may
name?
call her Clover
Mrs. Clover Blossom?
I'll go down and help her. Here, Mrs. Cow. No, this end down, the other end up.
Just kind of about face. This way. This way. No, this way. Over this way. That's better. Well, are you comfortable? Good. Well, we're just so delighted to have you here, and we hope that you'll be as enthusiastic about this program as Ollie would like you to be. Hope you'll give us your time. Well, fine. And, what's wrong? Oh, you had a campaign of your own. I see. You want proper recognition in the space program for something which was accomplished by your four fathers or whatever quite some time ago. One giant leap for cow kind. Well, there you go. And that's going to take up all your time. Well, thank you anyway. If you do find any spare time, we hope you'll share it with us. Yeah. And no, I would go the other way. Yes, right that way. I think she's picked up a little since she was here the last time.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Cow. Yeah, I helped you down. Oh, never thought we'd get her down again.
Hadn't she put on a little weight?
I think she might have. She couldn't get through there, could she?
No.
Francis, what did she say?
Well, she has something that's going to take up most of her time, and so she said that we'll have to take care of our own problems. She has hers.
Well, golly, Fran, I called this conference so that we could all be together.
I know that.
Yeah, unless we get together and have a proper leadership and a chairman and all, we're not going to get anything done in our project.
Well, now we've only just begun,
Well,
really.
that's true.
So
I mustn't be discouraged.
No, please don't.
Mrs. Cow she perhaps would not make a good executive anyway.
Maybe not.
Somehow
Maybe
I
not.
have a feeling about that. Let me see. I'll go and see who else is here.
All right, I'll just wait.
And maybe if we can get just exactly the right chairman, I think everything's going to be. Oh, hi, Beulah.
Hi, dear. Hi, Francis.
Hi, dear.
How are you?
Good, you?
I'm fine. Everything's all right with herself now.
Oh, I am delighted to know that.
She was shook up, though.
Well, why not?
Well, it's true. To find a porpoise in the bathtub.
I should say.
Yes.
Wait, you going somewhere?
Well, she was a little peaked,
Uh-huh.
and I thought I'd take her out for just a little walk, you know.
That's nice.
Come on up here and say hello to Francis.
Oh, I was so
dear.
sorry, but you look lovely.
Thank you, dear. Well, I must be just a fright. I'm really just...
Oh, your hair looks just great. I like it that way.
Thank you very much, dear. I'm kind of unnerved, but I thought a little brisk walk in the
Well, some good...
bright air might do me.
Well,
some good.
don't be gone too long.
No, we won't, dear.
We kind of have our hands full here.
Let me lean on you, dear. There.
I'll take care of her.
Look, I know you will. Well, it was ever thus. Is that you, Hubert? It is you. Well, for goodness sake, how are you? Nice to see you. Well, I know you and how industrious you are, and I'll bet you'll be the very one we've been looking for. You know, Ollie has all these committees, and he needs someone to head each one of them. Now, there is the one against litter, and then there is the water pollution program, and then there is the air pollution I think probably the less you have to do with that, the better off. But there will be things you can do. I know that. Oh, really? Well, I never thought of that. You want to have stop-and-go lights on the other way on the arterial highways, so you can go across the road and get to the other side, right? Who is in this with you? The raccoons and possums? Well, you do have a problem there, don't you? Well, good luck. And if you find you have any time, why, we'll be happy to have you line up with us. I really should be writing this down. Would you excuse me, Hubert, and I'll be back, All right? Thank you.
Where did you leave your purse, Ophelia? Oh, you don't need a purse. Well, all right, I'll look for it. You must have just left it up here on the stage somewhere. Can't believe you could lose it in such a... hot and furry. Let me see. Who do I know that's hot and furry? Let me see. I don't believe... I give up. Hubert! Well, Hubert, baby, am I glad to see you? Oh, no, honey. No. Me? Oh, never, honey. You know how I feel about you. No, this is a fun fur. Fake, you know. Yes, it's fake. No, sirree, Bob, well, you're here for the conference. Well, isn't it nice? Certainly good to see you, baby. Well, I think he's prepared a place for you in the window seat. You know, where all the Field and Stream magazines are, the ones you like so much. Well, fine, certainly. Are you going to take a chairmanship? Somebody's got to take a chairmanship pretty soon. Somebody's got to take some responsibility, I understand. Well, I'll see you around. Oh, no, honey. Just silly old Beulah's superstition, I suppose. But do you mind backing out? What's the matter?
Oh, why, I have a bivalve. That is I don't know whether it's a clam or an oyster, we want to talk to you about chairmanship of this whole thing.
Oh, well, I've had quite a bit of experience with them.
Have you?
Oh, why don't I bring him up and let you talk to him?
Well, but Ophelia's waiting for me outside.
I'll go and tell her you'll be along in a minute.
Well, I don't mind, really, Francis.
Well, of course not. Well, would you be better if you were just, kind of You to clam or oyster or whatever it is?
I suppose maybe it would be better.
Well,
They're very shy.
I suppose
Terribly
so.
shy. You know, the slightest move and they just climb up.
Well, maybe it's better.
Well, I suppose, yes. Well, oh, there you are. Well, let me help you. Well, my, yes, right here. Well, you're only just a little bit slimy. Nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with being slimy. I mean, not for witches, but for clams or whatever you are. Is that speech? Oh, you're not an oyster, you're not a clam. You're a clamster? How nice. Related to a hamster? My little joke. Sense of humor, too. Now, why don't you open up and let's Aunt Beulah and you have a nice little talk. Come on. Open up the shell. Can't talk. Like to talk face to face, so to speak. Does a clamster have a face? Honey, come on. What was it that Julia Child told me about bivalves? They're very shy and they won't open unless they're relaxed. Are you relaxed? No, I guess not. This whole business makes you nervous. Yes. Kenneth, do you have any kind of soft, soothing music? Listen to this, honey. Now relax. Relax and open up to Aunt Beulah. There, that's wonderful. There, I knew you could do it. Oh, wonderful, Kenneth. That's just marvelous. Just marvelous. Well, here we are. Face to face. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, I apologize. Oh, excuse me. I'm terribly sorry. I really am. Won't you please accept my apology? Oh. Francis?
Yes, Beulah, how'd it go?
I blew it.
What happened?
Well, I'm just one of those people that I'm not fond of bivalves. I mean,
Well,
I express myself freely as I often do.
well, what did you say?
Well, I said, yeah.
You did?
Oh, I know, it's terrible when you're trying to get people to work together and everything, that to show all this, to show prejudice like that, I'm
Well,
ashamed.
you have to be very careful.
I
Beulah.
mean, I know he's very beautiful or she's very beautiful to another clamster.
Well,
I know that.
Sure.
And I'll try to tell.
Well, of course. We'll work it out. Oh, Rosemary's here. Well, look who is here. How are you, Mrs. Buffington?
Excuse me.
Oh, no. The sky is not falling. Maybe a little fallout, but nothing to worry about too much. Can you just ever believe the luck that we're having? It's all bad. Nobody will accept any responsibility. But then I know you will. And today, we are not going to take no for an answer. We are going to have you for dinner as we have promised and promised and promised. Not for, two. Let's put it that way. 2 dinner. All right? Well, good. Well, now, how would you feel about... Werner, if I were you, I wouldn't come up right now. Miss Rosemary, this, our good friend, no.
Where are you going, Miss Buff Orpington? Miss Buff Orpington, where are you going? She was in such a hurry. Did she accept?
Well, no, I don't know. No, she didn't really. But Werner Worm came up, and she left immediately after that.
Werner Worm was up here?
Yes, just briefly.
Oh, Francis, That was a risky thing to do.
I had nothing to do with it at all.
Oh, Francis, I wish I hadn't thought of this whole thing.
Well, I kind of wish you hadn't either.
It's harder to get animals together than it is people.
I know it.
They've all got their own special interests.
Every one of them has something.
They don't care about the world either.
No, I guess not.
They don't care about themselves,
I
which is
know.
worse.
Yeah, that's awful.
They don't want to get together and try to make it a better place, a cleaner place to live in.
Well, Ollie, you
They're
try.
just as bad as people.
Well-
They are.
Well, now, please. Ollie, don't.
Well,
be
I'm
upset.
trying to do something decent.
I know you are.
I learned a long time ago how to control my pollution.
Did you?
Yes, dragons, we used to breathe a lot of smoke and fire.
Well,
but-
I know, but you, somebody swam the Hellespont and it went out.
Oh, no, it didn't go out.
No?
Well, maybe that one did go out. No, I'm still breathing fire and smoke. But you can't see it, can you?
No.
Special control device.
Do it again. Now, look. No.
I wish we could pass it along.
Well,
That's
I wish...
the whole idea, but I'm worried about Werner.
Well, I
Hey,
just...
maybe he's in the cello.
Oh, sure.
Remember how he used to hide in Beulah Witch's cello?
Yes, he lived there for a whole week.
He did, because he always liked music. Werner! Werner! Werner, are you in there? Werner!
There he is.
Oh, Werner.
Are we glad to see you?
Was I worried about you?
Did you tell Werner what your big plan was?
Oh, no. Hi, Werner, you're invited to the conference. We're having a conference of animals on on ecology, and we need you.
We need people to spread the word.
Yes, we need people to spread the word, and we need we need a chairman.
Yes,
And
we do.
if we could just find somebody to be a chairman. Hmm? You wouldn't. You would?
He will?
Oh, but have you had any experience? You were?
What did he say?
He's been working in the underground anti-pollution movement for a long time.
Well, if this isn't the most fortunate thing I ever heard
Just
of...
incredible. Oh, you are an answer to a prayer. Do you mind if I move the cello over just a little? I know it's your home, and I know you like it. And that is that your bachelor Diggins. He doesn't live there anymore in
No,
Columbus.
no.
Mrs. Worm, your wife and everything. You live in a different place now, don't you? Where? Bass fiddle.
We done?
More room, huh?
Sure.
Well.
He lives in A flat.
Oh, Kenneth, let's sing that little song to him. A little fellow lives in the cello, the newest member of our firm. He's our little friend, Werner Worm. He has a nice way of saying good day. He merely smiles and gives a squirm. We're in love with you, Werner Worm. What's the secret of this little fellow? Maybe we should all live in a cello. Oh, hello! We love the someone, a little someone, who makes our happiness long term. We're in love with you.